Science fiction films act as a prism, refracting humanity's fears and desires toward the unknown. They serve as prophetic warnings against technological misuse and as utopian blueprints inspiring interstellar exploration. From Kubrick to Nolan, generations of directors have used their lenses to ask, when technology surpasses humanity, can we retain our essence as humans? What technological advancements lie hidden behind these iconic films? Today, we unravel the technical secrets woven into the history of sci-fi cinema. 1. Silent film era, physical effects and handcrafted artistry. Classic film, A Trip to the Moon, key technologies, stop-motion animation, hand-painted coloring, double exposure, miniature models. A Trip to the Moon is a 1902 science fiction silent film directed by French film pioneer Georges Méliès. It is regarded as one of the earliest science fiction films in film history and a milestone in film special effects technology. The film tells the story of a group of astronomers who land on the moon in a giant cannonball-shaped aircraft. They encounter strange landscapes, such as giant mushrooms, crystals in caves, etc., and the indigenous Selenites on the moon. After an adventure, they escape back to Earth and are finally welcomed like heroes. The whole film is full of fantasy and humor. Applications: stop-motion created object disappearances, double exposure composited cosmic scenes, hand-painted color brought vibrancy. Miniature models simulated lunar landscapes. Stage machinery enabled dynamic scene transitions. Advantages: broke reality's constraints with physical artistry, cementing cinema's dream-weaving DNA. Disadvantages: crude techniques, labor-intensive workflows, and inability to replicate complex scenes. Thanks to ClipZap for sponsoring this video. With AI rapidly advancing and crafting a cinematic short film with AI is now achievable. However, juggling multiple AI tools across platforms can be cumbersome and costly. ClipZap offers a cost-effective solution, integrating essential AI tools for. I'll show you how to use each of these tools in ClipZap. Text to text. Brainstorm script ideas while honing your writing skills. I suggest you write your own script, which can also improve your writing skills. If you encounter difficulties, you can use AI tools, which can also broaden your inspiration and help your script creation. Text to image. Generate precise visuals with detailed prompts. When I finish writing a script, I will make some sketches on paper based on the script content, and then use the text to image tool to generate an image to see if the generated image is close to my sketches. In ClipZap, there are many useful models collected and you can choose different models. Image to video. Balance creativity and control. Less random than text to video, more flexible than video to video. Text to music. You can generate a piece of music of similar style as you want. Face swap. You can replace the face of the person in the video and make it look like the original video. In addition to the above functions, ClipZap has many other practical functions waiting for you to discover. 2. Early sound era. Optical compositing and mechanical effects. Classic films. Metropolis, 1927. Flash Gordon, 1936. Key technologies. Optical printing, mechanical models, early green screens. Metropolis, directed by German film master Fritz Lang, is the pinnacle of expressionist films and the first large-scale science fiction epic in film history. The film was created during the Weimar Republic, combining the anxiety of the Industrial Revolution, class contradictions, and religious metaphors. With its magnificent visual style and profound themes, it has become one of the most influential films of the 20th century. Applications: Metropolis used massive miniature cityscapes and optical compositing to craft a futuristic metropolis. Gear-driven robots synchronized with actors for mechanical motion. Advantages: first grand sci-fi spectacles. Mechanical effects enhanced realism. Disadvantages: rough compositing edges. Bulky, failure-prone machinery. 3. Golden Age. Miniatures and optical effects. Classic films: The Day the Earth Stood Still, 2001, A Space Odyssey. Key technologies: miniature models, optical compositing, front projection. 2001, A Space Odyssey is a 1968 epic science fiction film produced and directed by Stanley Kubrick. It is a visual and philosophical symphony that transcends its time. It is not just a film about space travel, but also a profound meditation on the origins of mankind, the development of technology, the mysteries of the universe, and the ultimate evolutionary possibilities of life. Technology used: 2001, A Space Odyssey to show the evolution of apes and primates in the Dawn of Man sequence using front projection. Miniature models create accurate spacecraft and star rings to make the film look more realistic. Spinning centrifuges simulate weightlessness in space. British aircraft company Vickers Armstrong Engineering Group built a 30-ton spinning Ferris wheel at a cost of $750,000. Actors can walk in place on the bottom while the set rotates around them. Advantages: the model details are realistic. Optical synthesis technology enhances the sense of space, and the science fiction scenes are more scientifically rigorous. Disadvantages: the cost of shooting miniature models is high, front projection requires complex light control, and the error tolerance is low. 4. Peak of practical effects. Motion control and mechanized creatures. Classic films: Star Wars, Alien, Blade Runner. Star Wars, directed by George Lucas in 1977, is a groundbreaking epic adventure film that tells a classic story about hope, resistance to tyranny, heroic growth, and belief in the Force. It is not only a successful entertainment blockbuster, but also one of the most influential and iconic works in film history, and its influence continues to this day. Alien, directed by Ridley Scott in 1979, is a landmark masterpiece that perfectly combines science fiction settings with horror elements and reaches the pinnacle in atmosphere creation and creature design. It not only provides a creepy viewing experience, but also creates classic monsters and female heroes in film history, and deeply explores the eternal propositions of humanity and technology, fear, and survival. Key technologies: motion control cameras, animatronics, miniature explosions. Applications: Star Wars used motion control cameras for dynamic starship battles. Miniatures with synchronized lighting mimicked cosmic warfare. Alien's xenomorph combined animatronics and mechanical exoskeletons for lifelike movement. Advantages: kinetic models infused scenes with vitality. Biomechanical designs pioneered creature aesthetics. Disadvantages: high maintenance for machinery, unpredictable miniature explosions, risky live shoots. 5. CGI Revolution. Rise of digital effects. Classic films: Terminator 2, Jurassic Park, The Matrix. James Cameron's Terminator 2 Inches has set the gold standard for science fiction action movies with its epic-making liquid metal special effects and impeccable action design. It perfectly combines stunning visual effects, profound themes, and moving emotions, not only creating a box office myth and winning the Oscar technical crown, but also continuing to define the height of this genre with the status of the best sequel in film history and top science fiction classic. Jurassic Park set off a visual revolution with its groundbreaking CGI dinosaur special effects, shocking audiences around the world and winning the Oscar for Best Visual Effects and other honors. Spielberg perfectly combines thrilling adventure, scientific ethics discussion, and spectacular narrative, not only creating a phenomenal box office myth, but also redefining the standard of special effects blockbusters. Its shocking experience and cultural influence of dinosaur resurrection have not diminished to this day. The Wachowski sisters' The Matrix reshaped the action science fiction genre with its groundbreaking bullet time special effects and the fusion of martial arts movements designed by Yuan Heping. It explores existentialism and technological fables through highly impactful audio-visual language, triggering global philosophical thinking and cultural phenomena, such as the iconic sunglasses and windbreaker. Its epic-making innovation and profound themes have made it one of the greatest and most influential science fiction films in film history. Key technologies: CGI, 3D modeling, digital compositing. Applications: the liquid metal T-1000 in Terminator 2 Inches is the first fully CG character, realized through a deformation algorithm. Jurassic Park blended CGI dinosaurs with animatronics, revolutionizing creature effects. The Matrix bullet time fused multi-camera arrays with CGI. Advantages: shattered physical limits, complex animations, infinite CGI iterations. Disadvantages: early CGI looked artificial, lengthy rendering, exorbitant costs. 6. Digital age, full CGI environments and motion capture. Classic films: Lord of the Rings, Avatar, Gravity. The Lord of the Rings trilogy is Peter Jackson's ultimate visualization of Tolkien's classics. It redefined the fantasy genre with unprecedented production scale, groundbreaking visual effects, such as the character Gollum, large-scale battles, and deep epic narratives. It created a cultural phenomenon that swept the world, and The Return of the King topped the film history with 11 Oscars, including Best Picture. Its magnificent Middle-earth world, profound exploration of human nature, and unparalleled technical achievements have jointly created an immortal epic monument in the hearts of film critics and audiences, and its influence is still far-reaching. Avatar completely revolutionized the audience's cinema experience and swept the global box office, topping the film history, with its immersive 3D visual effects and lifelike CGI world, Pandora, created by James Cameron. This epic that combines ecological fables, action-adventure, and visual revolution has not only become a benchmark for technological innovation and a symbol of popular culture, but also established its unshakable position as a watershed in the film industry in the digital age, with its huge energy in promoting the development of the 3D industry. Key technologies: motion capture, virtual cinematography, 3D film. Applications: Gollum, Lord of the Rings, used motion capture, Andy Serkis, to digitize emotion. Avatar's virtual camera system previewed CGI scenes in real time. 3D deepened immersion. Gravity composited 90% of shots with CGI, simulating authentic space physics. Advantages: motion capture boosted realism. Virtual cameras streamlined production. 3D enriched immersion. Disadvantages: overused CGI risked artificiality. 3D sometimes caused viewer discomfort. 7. Modern virtual production, real-time engines and AI. Classic films: The Mandalorian, Dune. The Mandalorian has completely changed the way science fiction films and TV series are shot with the revolutionary Unreal Engine LED virtual production technology, creating an immersive and efficient visual spectacle. With its refined space western style, deeply rooted characters, and solid narrative, It has successfully revived and expanded the charm of the Star Wars universe, becoming not only a flagship of the Disney Plus streaming platform, but also setting a technical and creative benchmark for the production of new era series. Villeneuve's Dune successfully visualized the impossible-to-adapt sci-fi classic with its unparalleled audio-visual immersion and serious and profound narrative. Its grand-scale philosophical core and top-notch production technology, which won 6 Oscars for technical awards, not only satisfied fans of the original work, but also attracted mainstream audiences, establishing its status as a benchmark for contemporary sci-fi film aesthetics and paving the way for the future of grand narratives. Key technologies: LED virtual sets, real-time rendering, AI assistance. Applications: The Mandalorian used Unreal Engine-powered LED walls to replace green screens with dynamic backdrops. Dune merged live action with AI-generated desert ecosystems for intricate detail. Advantages: real-time rendering cuts post-production costs. LED walls immerse actors. AI accelerates content creation. Disadvantages: high technical barriers, expensive setups. AI risks creative uniformity. The essence of science fiction film technology is using tools to realize human imagination of the future. Its development history is not only a history of technological innovation, but also a history of human courage to explore the unknown. No matter how technology develops, the only thing that remains unchanged is that it is inseparable from the people who work behind the scenes. It is they who interweave their wisdom, aesthetics, emotions, and technology to create classic movies. Thanks to the staff who contributed to the film. Thank you for watching. See you next time.